All right, so we're back out at my favorite rabbit spot. We're gonna do more shooting today with the 17 HMR. I really had fun with it last time. It's gonna be really hot today. It's gonna get up into triple digits, so try to get most of my walking done real early. I've seen quite a few rabbits already, but like I said, I was trying to walk out here to my spot pretty fast while it was nice and cool. So I did pass on most of them. I did stop though to set up my scope camera, and a rabbit did kind of walk out in front of me, gave me a perfect shot. So I went ahead, I took him. So I already got one. Planning on trying to do some like kind of Mexican style soup with these cottontail. So hopefully I get 2 or 3 more. We're gonna hop right up on this hill. We'll look down into the next valley and we'll try to get some good shots. All right, so I spent some time up on the hill sitting there. Got up, I walked around, I walked through this little valley a little bit, and have not seen a single cottontail. Pretty disappointing. Saw quite a few jackrabbits. I'm hoping I don't end up regretting passing up all those cottontails on my way in, because it's heating up pretty fast out here. So I'm just gonna drop down, try to stay kind of shaded areas along the creek bed. Yeah, hopefully we get some soon. I want to try to get back to where that coyote is too, maybe. So we'll probably be moving kind of quick. Yeah, look at all those. All the quail are right there. Yeah, pretty cool. There was a cottontail way up on that hill. See if he's still there. This rabbit is far. This is gonna be a tough shot. Where was he? Oh, barely see his head. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. I see him. All right, well, the way he jumped, I gotta go check now. If I hit him low in the ribs. I knew I should have held higher. I was just having a hard time keeping him in my line of sight. Let's see, I'm gonna just hit those rocks up there. Oh yeah, that's 222, so I should have been holding like, I don't know, I think something like 8 inches, 10 inches. Well, we gotta walk up there and check now, so probably scared off that coyote too. Coyote, I think, was walking right through there. So, all right, let's go check. All right, so it looks like I missed that rabbit. Climbed all the way up there. I'm pretty sure I shot low, hit right below him, spooked him, and that's why he jumped. And I don't know if the GoPro captures it, but this is steep. This is a lot of climbing for a rabbit. So I'm gonna head back down, go to this next valley where hopefully I'll see that coyote and well, it's been, man, I've walked a long ways since the last rabbit I missed. There's a group of quail right over there in front of me. I was walking back. I'm starting to make my way back home. I did pass on one rabbit because it was so small. But walking up, I could see pink under this bush out here. I thought it was like a little rodent or something, but it was a rabbit. So we got him. We'll go pick him up. Got real lucky with him. Hopefully we'll see a few more on our way back to the car. Okay, so I just picked that guy up. Smaller than I thought, unfortunately. I probably, if I'd seen his whole body, I probably would have passed on him. But I hit him right in the head, and these copper NXT rounds, they expand quite a bit, so I can't, his head is gone, so I can't show that on camera. But we're just gonna keep going the same way, work back to the car, and who knows, I haven't hunted this stretch of the creek bed in a few months, so it's kind of far out of the way. You gotta walk quite a ways to get back here, so oh, maybe no one's hunted here for rabbits yet this year. This will have to be offhand. Yeah, I whiffed on that one, man. I should have just shot him in the body. Alright, so sitting in some shade, taking a break. It's been a while. Yeah, I was planning on being back in my car driving home by 10. It's 10:30 right now. I don't know if I'll put it in the video, but wasted a lot of time chasing a coyote when I didn't have any hand calls with me, so basically knew he was going to get away, but I don't know, I kind of went for him anyways. But I've been looking for more rabbits. I have 2 already, but tons and tons of jackrabbits. The Cottontails are just not seeing them as much right now. And when I do see them, they're running bush to bush, which fine for a shotgun, tough with my rifle. But the 2 I do have, it's plenty because I have some thighs still at home. Plenty for what I want to cook, so I think I'm just going to sit here, cool down, and then start heading back to my car. If I see another rabbit on the way, I will try to go get it, but I think it's unlikely. It's pretty hot out right now. Alright, so I'm back home. I got all my ingredients laid out. I got my rabbits portioned out. I'm using those 2 rabbits I got during this hunt, and I'm also using some thighs that I had left over. But real easy ingredients. Most of them are canned. I mean, this is going to be super simple, real easy. Anyone can make it, and it came out great. I'm just going to get my Dutch oven going, fairly hot. I think probably medium high. Just going to add a small layer of oil in there because we're going to want that rabbit to brown up a little bit. This is a step that you could probably skip if you wanted to. I mean, it's not essential. You could go straight to the boiling, but I like to get just you know, a little bit of browned meat on the outside. It looks better and I think it tastes better. So I'm just gonna dry it off the meat, gonna throw it in that pan. Just try to get an even like layer of meat so it's all making contact with the bottom. This took a while to get brown, probably because of the brine. I had it in a lot of moisture in the meat, but the goal is just to brown it up. Once I got it all brown as much as I liked, I'm just gonna add in some chicken broth or chicken stock. This was, I think I added about half a container, just what I had left in my fridge, which turned out perfect. It's just enough to cover the meat, which is what you want, because we're just gonna let this kind of boil and simmer just to make that meat cook all the way through and make it easier to shred later on, because we don't want any bones in the soup. Yeah, so it went, I think this went actually pretty fast. I don't remember, I think it was about 20 minutes it simmered, and it was definitely done. So I just start removing it, get it into a bowl that I'm going to throw in the fridge to let it cool down before I shred it. And we're going to leave all that broth in there, because all that, what we got going in the pan right now is going to be the base for our soup. Off camera, I already cut up lots of my vegetables, and that's what I'm going to start adding. The whole red onion, I think 2 or 3 jalapenos, left some of the seeds in. Added a red bell pepper because I just had it in my fridge and I didn't want it to go bad. From here on out, it's mostly just canned stuff thrown in there. Throwing in 1 can of corn. Throwing in 1 can of beans. We're going to add 1 can of the small diced tomatoes. And then we're just going to mix that all together and let it simmer. Real easy. I let that simmer for about 30-40 minutes. Let it cook down. Then I add that shredded rabbit in. Here's the seasonings I use. Real basic. It's basically what you use for tacos. You know, paprika, cumin, garlic, chili, red pepper flake. I did add salt and pepper just to taste as much as I wanted. And then I let it simmer for an extra 30 minutes. And that's basically it. Came out delicious. I put on some cheese on top. Real finely diced red onion. Added a little bit of cilantro, which the cilantro makes a big difference. And then I put on some avocado as well. I'm kind of putting it all nice because, you know, want it to look nice for YouTube. Typically, I'd just be piling this stuff up. Yeah, man, I ate it with chips, and it was delicious. We didn't have any leftovers. My wife even ate some. I think she had 2 bowls of it, which she's not huge on the wild game. She'll eat it if it's good, but to go back for a second bowl, you know, it was pretty good. So that's it for this video. If you like this type of stuff, you could subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot more catch and cooks along with the hunting in the near future. And if you didn't enjoy it, then, you know, at least it was free. All right, thank you.